Rajiv Sharma of SBICAP Securities is now joining us. Rajiv, what's the sense that you get when you look at the developments around Z? What do you think the management is clarified? What do you think, how are likely investors going to react?
So I think this call was, around 8:30 in the morning when management clarified on the whole lender thing and the pledge shares. And we've seen, markets cheering that so far. So it'll take, it may take few more days for this to stabilize. But I think the Z management has done a great task of providing regular clarifications and meeting 97% of the lenders over the weekend and coming to some kind of resolution.
Rajiv, just wanted to get in your thoughts as to now what happens to the overall stake sale process. While the deadline of April has been given, the management is very confident that there is intrinsic value in Z Entertainment, that there are a lot of suitors, names like Tencent, Amazon, etc. seem to be floating around. Do you believe that with now the timeline sort of being crunched, that it could potentially impact the stake sale process?
I don't think, coming to your last point, that there is any kind of timeline crunch because they're sticking to the April end timelines. They could do it earlier because they've been talking about March end and April end. And what we gather from the call in the morning, the management call, is that the lenders are on a month or 2 months more beyond April. So there doesn't seem to be that kind of pressure, but yes, there is a pressure to get this deal concluded as soon as possible. On your first point on potential interest, yes, we also done a very detailed work last week in our report where we highlighted a three criteria approach which could work on this side. First is the geographical expansion, which Z is looking in terms of its digital content particularly. And second is, second aspect is the content technology partnership which they're looking at. And the most important point is whosoever is looking at Z should also find value in their linear assets and the Z brand. So we've run through all these names, including Netflix, Amazon, Comcast, Tencent, Walt Disney, Reliance Jio in our report. And, if it has to be looked at all the three criteria, then obviously Comcast, Tencent should have priority for Z assets. But as the management has been pointing out, that they are open to both domestic investors, strategic partners, and foreign as well.
Give me one. Right, Rajiv, thanks so much for that.